trying, you do. Daniel, 1 second, let him have his moment. Daniel, no.
Usyk, well, I want my revenge. I want my revenge, Usyk. Well done on tonight. Well done on tonight. God bless. I want my revenge for the robbery last time. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Where's Frank? Make it happen.
Mr. Excellency, Your Excellency, make me fight with Daniel Dubois. Thank you so much.
All the great fighters in history, if anything, it is a mark of a good or great fighter. But all the great fighters in history has revisited questionable wins. So when Usyk took this on without blinking or without thought, it's just a representation of his character and also his pedigree. Because all the great fighters, at least the one that care about their careers, have all revisited fights that had a question mark. You know what I'm saying? This is something that people are reluctant to give Anthony Joshua credit for, but I give him all the credit in the world. And the same with Oleksandr Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Great guy, great character, good fighter. Now, if you ask me, the media got behind the wrong Ukrainian. Okay? I've said it and I'll keep saying it. Usyk has turned out to be everything that the media, the American media, wanted Vasily Lomachenko to be. And that's a fact. This is why there's no real question marks by Usyk's name. There's no detraction by Usyk's name. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. But over here, it's hard to criticize a fighter like Vasily Lomachenko because you often have people who accuse you of not liking him or trying to discredit him due to him being a Caucasian fighter. And that is something that you guys cannot hide behind anymore because Usyk obliterates that. You know, just today, somebody left me a comment talking about, because I said Lomachenko came over here humble, but eventually he started acting like a diva. And it's true. And he said it out of his own mouth. You can do your research and find that out. I've done videos on that also. But of course, in that comment, they accused the entire black race of this, that, and the third based off one man's opinion. I didn't know that I was every black guy walking the planet. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that I could speak for them. You know what I'm saying? Who knew? But this comes with being over here in America. You guys are so used to being able to criticize other fighters that you believe that fighters that look like Vasily Lomachenko shouldn't be criticized. But it's even deeper than that, because once again, you guys still don't get behind Usyk. Now, a lot of people are going to crawl behind him now because now they want to do stuff like this. You see how it starts? Do you notice they always come for Ali? They always coming from him. Now, out of all the fighters that they said would have whooped Ali and that was better than Ali, why are you still comparing people to Ali? Not only that, I don't care how good any fighter is in this day and time, they do not compare to the era that the older fighters fought in, okay? The landscape was much more deeper. You know what I'm saying? People ain't surviving fights with Ernie Shavers and George Foreman. Get real. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? But once again, somebody told me, and it rang true, boxing is a sport about beating the black guy. At least over here in America. That's why I say we're so lopsided over here. But you know the interesting thing about this? If you talk to Usyk, he would not agree with you. And you know that. So please stop doing that, because we all understand what you're trying to do when you do that. It's not about being better than Ali. It's about you want to make white superior over black. We all know this, but please stop this petty, insecure shit, okay? Because this only happens with you Americans. Hey, and maybe some people from the UK, but it's just not thick like that, so I got to put it with you Americans. But why y'all always coming for Ali? Stop it. Y'all had plenty of time to compare Usyk to Ali. You didn't do it. Even though he won the Ali trophy, you didn't do it. You was giving it to Fury. You were giving it to Jake Paul. You was giving it to Vasily Lomachenko. You was giving it to Conor McGregor. You was giving it to Logan Paul. Those are all the people that you guys compared to Ali. Usyk was nowhere on that list. Now, it's this. You guys are very pathetic and very insecure. Extremely insecure. But if you talk to Usyk, he's not going to agree with you on that, cat. Because of his character. You know what I'm saying? And he knows. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure a lot of you are still mad that he said Terrence Crawford is the number 1 pound fighter. He was just telling the truth or saying something that American media and most of the American fans, I have to say Latino, refuse and are reluctant to admit. You know what I'm saying? But now these guys want to do this. But regardless of that, Usyk has turned out to be everything that the American media wanted Lomachenko to be. You know what I'm saying? And once you compare why I said that, because it's based in facts, it's not based off your insecure reason why you think I'm saying it. Because clearly we talk about every fighter under the spectrum over here. But somehow when we get to this subject, now you guys want to go racial on people. And not only that, you want to take down an entire race behind what one man says, me. But what I say is based behind logic. Okay? If Lomachenko was about that life, he would have revisited some of those losses. He revisited none of them. If Lomachenko was really about that life, he wouldn't have took franchise champion. Do you think Usyk would have took franchise champion? You know he wouldn't. Okay? To add on top of that, do we have to talk about back-to-back title shots coming off a loss? Matter of fact, isn't he holding a title right now? He has more title shots than anybody that I can name. People also wanted to give him credit in professional boxing for what he did in amateur boxing. That also doesn't fly. And when he was a champion, you guys didn't want him to fight Devin Haney, remember? But when Devin Haney became the real WBC lightweight champion, you criticized Devin Haney if he didn't give Lomachenko a shot. So Devin Haney did something for him that Lomachenko wouldn't do for him. See, all these are facts. And ain't got nothing to do with your feelings. We're talking facts. If you can stick to facts, you will always lose to me. You know? But the only way you feel you can get a one-up is if you go the racial route, but you claim that you don't want to hear nothing about race until somebody has an opinion that is not of the certain persuasion that you like, then that's the motive, right? No. You know? But it just goes to show you that all the people that you guys try to hype up at the end of the day always crash and burn. So maybe you should base what you say off what's actually true and who actually has the skill. Then you won't have constant pies sliding down your face unless to look stupid or inadequate as a boxing fan. You and the American media. Both of you. You know? But the whole time, instead of calling this dude the Matrix, y'all should have been like Neo and followed the white rabbit. Am I right? You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all should have been doing. You know what I'm saying? So please, don't try to go out your way to try to weaponize Usyk, because Usyk is not with that. Okay? His character is totally different, but I see y'all trying. And then, to further prove my point, look at shit like this. Now, why would Usyk even entertain something like this? To even get in the ring with Jake Paul is an insult to Usyk. You know what I'm saying? Like, if this doesn't show you how you guys think and why Turkey Al-Sheikh had to talk about he doesn't know what's going on in America in the rankings, because you guys are bigots over here, man. You know what I'm saying? And it affects the sport of boxing. This is the point I've been trying to prove this entire damn time. You think I bring up race because I want to? No, I bring it up because it affects the sport and how you look at it and who you says is the best and who you say is pound for pound and who's the greatest of all times and all that other stuff. But you guys still won't learn your lesson. You know what I'm saying? You keep coming for Ali. You know what I'm saying? And all the guys that you try to put up don't turn out to be anything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm simply pointing out this is something that all great fighters do. They revisit question marks. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to show and prove of Usyk's character and the champion inside of him, which more boxers need to have at the end of the day. You know, truly, I think on top of just being a good fighter, I think he's a good man. You know what I'm saying? Overall, and obviously doesn't fall for the political bullshit that y'all try to pull in boxing. And maybe that's the reason why the media won't get behind him like they know that they should, because they can't weaponize him like they want to. They could do it with Fury. Fury will play that game with you, but they truly can't weaponize Usyk like they want to. So maybe that's why they really, you know, have been overlooking him or downplaying him to a certain degree. But one thing's for sure, real recognize real. And these two fighters, Terrence Crawford and Oleksandr Usyk, is highly unappreciated and unvalued. But you see that they can appreciate and find value in each other. Those are true champions. Like, comment, subscribe. Bruce Vane, I'm out.